Sai Ram to all of you. After the 3 sessions on karma, the inner voice tells him it is not enough. Give them the essence of the 3 sessions as mantras which they can carry along with them throughout their lifetime. The mantras of affirmation, I shall or I shall not. So here he gives, any sincere aspirant who has gone deep into these 3 karma sessions would realize that this is a treasure for him or her for lifetime. Praying to Bhagavan to speak through him. So the affirmations start with the background or in the backdrop of Sri Ramana's assurance. That Ishvara chooses from the warehouse of a man's karmas, accumulated karmas, those arrows which he sees, which he knows, Ishvara knows will best suit for the spiritual evolvement of each human being in the current birth when he is sent along with the Sanchita karmas. He goes back, Ishvara ensures that the environment is created wherein he returns upon death spiritually more evolved than how he was when he died last. With this essence ringing in our ears throughout our lifetime, here are the affirmations. First, we will take up the affirmations on Prarabdha Karma. So the affirmation stands true for everyone when he says, I shall or I shall not. The 100 other hearts, when they go through, they can say for themselves, each one of them, I shall not. Just like when a lead singer sings, Tere dwar pe main aun, mujhe shanti do Bhagavan. It is not only that he is praying, the 100 others seated in the center are saying, Mujhe shanti do Bhagavan. Here are the affirmations on Prarabdha Karma. I accept believing in what Ramana taught me, that no matter how much pain my karmas fetch me, yet they are all for my spiritual evolvement. I shall be kind to myself. While I undergo all the painful experiences, I also know, though I might not have realized, I know that I am divine with the divinity in my heart. So I cannot afford to hurt myself, for I may hurt the divinity in me. So I shall be kind to myself. I accept it was my ignorance. Due to avidya, due to ignorance, the ignorance nurtured my ego, my raga and dvesha, and all my earlier actions in the previous birth and even till now, all my actions were propelled by the Ragadvesha. So I take accountability. I know that everything has been done due to my ignorance and I suffer due to that. I surrender to God to give me strength to undergo my prarabdha karma in case it is very acute. I shall exercise purushartha along with surrender if the prarabdha is mild. I surrender to my Guru. Having found my Guru, or whenever I find my Guru, I shall surrender to him or her wholly and completely, and shall not allow my ego to come in between me and my Guru and the process of my learning from my Guru. I know my Guru shall help in removing my ignorance. I am clear by now that though my karmas have to be cleared by me and me alone, still I know that the greatest grace my Guru shall bestow upon me is to kill my ego, to annihilate my ego. And if my ego is transcended, I stand as Janaka, unaware of my prarabdha. I know the suffering is only for my body. With this knowledge, I shall strive to stand apart from my body-mind intellect and shine as self. I am the script writer, the director. My Guru taught me that it is my soul which chose my parents, which chose the environment in which I have been brought into this world, this birth, and each birth, so that the environment, parents, and everyone else, when I am with them and when I undergo experience through them, it is more conducive to clear my karmas. I am grateful. Yes, I am grateful to all those who have given me painful experience, because they are the ones who are clearing my karmas and helping me to reach closer and closer towards my merger with the Lord. I shall practice love. No matter anybody who gives me pain, and I have to suffer it as my prarabdha, I shall strive, I shall make effort, I shall pray my Lord to give me the strength to love even them, so that I am able to serve them in their not adding new karmas by hurting me. Now my affirmations on Purushartha as learning from the karma sessions. I sowed the seeds, I reap the results now. This is engraved in my heart, absolutely clear. I know not how many more births. Believing in Sri Ramana's words, all the karmas have not been chosen to be cleared in this life in entirety. So there are still many karmas left out in the warehouse. So I know not how many births, tens or hundreds or thousands more already for the accumulated karmas. I realize I can no more afford to aim poor. So, with the above belief, above awareness that I may have several births already lined up for clearing my old accumulated karmas, I know I cannot afford to aim poor and shoot out the new arrows of actions of my Kriyamana karma without viveka, without surrender to Lord. I must start now. So, with all the above affirmations, the given moment is now. I have to start now. Now, this moment, this very second. I breathe sage Shivananda's roar 21,600 times as I breathe daily from dawn to dusk. All days, the sage roared and it is imprinted in my heart. Instead of weeping over the failure of crops during last year, go on plowing for new crops this year. You will get abundant rain this year and rich harvest. Do virtuous actions now. Think rightly, act rightly. You will have a brilliant and a glorious future. Man is the master of his destiny. Wake up now from the deep slumber of ignorance. Never become a fatalist. Think rightly, act rightly. Lead a virtuous life. Never hurt the feelings of others. Mold your character. Purify your mind. Concentrate. Thou art Nitya Mukta Purusha. Tattvamasi. Thou art that. My affirmations on Divine Grace. I shall pray to Lord. I shall pray to Lord to grant me the power. Grant me the ability to humbly realize your grace, that you have always been showering in some way or the other for my effort, for my purushartha, for my self-efforts. I shall align the four with one of the four. With proper understanding of Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, four Purusharthas, I shall align them with one of the ashramas in which I am. never losing sight of the ashrama to which I am proceeding. Affirmations on certain crucial understanding. I shall rise beyond my ego. I have realized, I have known clearly that the motive behind the actions decide the color of the arrows, red or white. So from this moment onwards, I shall not let my ragadvesha, my fear, my vasanas color my motive behind the course of my action. Let me channelize. I know the desire for the world cannot be uprooted or cannot be killed mercilessly. The more you kill, the more aggressively it will shoot up. So instead of control, I shall channelize my desire towards God, towards Atmanivedana, total self-surrender. Let me not compare. Yes, when I see myself suffering with all my prashanth and I see a few or some enjoying without visible purushartha, without visible surrender from their side, I know my pain and their pleasure, they are all the result of our previous karmas. So I shall not compare. My affirmation regarding the Sanchita karma getting ineffective. My only purpose of this birth, this existence in the physical frame is to realize God or self through bhakti or jnana. If my aptitude is for bhakti, I shall take up the path wholeheartedly to start with adoration and to reach to Atmanivedana. If my aptitude is for the path of jnana, I shall sit at the feet of my Guru and learn with reverence and take up Shravana Manana Nididhyasana on his teachings and proceed towards self-realization. Aligning affirmation on aligning my Purushartha with surrender. I shall not make my Lord wait. I learned through these satsang sessions that my Lord has been waiting for me all through my births, like he waited for Pundalika. He pains. I shall not make him wait any more beyond this birth. Let my Purushartha be fired up so that his waiting and my waiting gets over in my merger with my Lord. My all is He. When I was taught in the satsang the analogy of getting stuck up in a dark cave and how one makes efforts to break one stone of the cave for the sunshine to usher in. When I start with my Purushartha, I know surely that my intellect, which shows me the path to clear my obstacles, the stone, to break the stone of my obstacles, the instrument in breaking the stone, the hammer, which are my senses, the nail, the material used to break, is my body, my mind. I have realized, at least at knowledge level, that the intellect me, the material, the BMI me, the instrument me, the darkness where I am, the obstacle, the stone to be removed, and the sunshine, everything is He. Everything is He. And with this, let the surrenderer in me be surrendered. Let me not even live with the thought that the intellect me, the material me, the instrument me, the ignorant me, the realization waiting for me, the ego in me. Let me not even live with the thoughts that all of these have to be surrendered. Let me not say, I surrender my thoughts, words, actions. Let that me in the expression, let me surrender, let that me go. Let the surrenderer go. Let the spiritual sadhana be on. Let the purushartha be on. Let the ego cease to exist. I shall realize. Jai Sai Ram.